Hey guys, how's it going? This is Robbie Ruviews with Robbie Ruviews. On this channel, we take random short films from YouTube and review them. On today's episode, we have To Whom It May Concern from XRhodes Films. Hey guys, new clothes. That is because I did not originally shoot a commentary for this film. I honestly thought the no commentary would go a little bit better than it did, but even as I was editing, I just felt wrong doing it. So I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna redo this commentary, and I'm kind of interested to see how it's gonna be different now that I've already seen the film. So I might pick out a few things here or there. I'll try not to be annoying about it. I'll kind of take it like it's my first time doing it, but we'll see how it goes. Without further ado, let's get started. All right, 3, 2, 1. All right, we got a forest here. Why are you blanking me? Exclamation points. If you don't tell her, I will. Whoa. He does not like that. Oh boy. Cool shot. Nice. Weird man in the tree. That's an interesting title video thing. Wasn't a huge fan of the font either. Walking through the woods. Got some nice atmospheric sound, which is nice. Kind of overlaying it, so it sounds super quiet. No music though, which is fine. I like these wide exteriors. They're kind of cool. Very Breaking Bad-like. Oh, nice watch.
Oh, yeah. If I had a car, this would definitely be the way I'd want to go.
Some static there. Looks like they had to bump it up. Being an American, I was like, why is he getting in on the driver's side?
A guy down my street had this exact car.
Yeah, they definitely had to redo his audio. All of it, it sounds like. Is he gonna pull this guy out? Oh yeah.
Go away.
That was kind of rude for him just to, you know, come in the car like that. Editing was a little weird there. I would like to see him start walking.
You try and talk them out of it?
That's not talking him out of it. Oh.
Why are you here?
Looks like they got the AC rolling, because that would be pretty big. But is he gonna stay in the car, or is he just gonna leave the car? Oh, there. He had a reason. It sounded like he wanted to talk about it. I feel like some of these edits, they're already placed to when it looks like they're walking into it in the scene previous.
First time I tied rope, you know, to the light fixture in my room. The fucking thing snapped. There's me on the floor, rope round my neck, hands down my pants, trying to fix me undies, and my dad walked in. I'm not wanking. I'm not a weirdo. I'm just trying to kill myself, aren't I?
Just call us cowards, you do know that. Cheating on my pregnant girlfriend.
That's it. That's why you want to kill yourself. You are a fucking coward.
Oh, well, what the fuck do you know? You're just a kid. Kid that's got nothing better to do than waste everyone else's time with this bullshit cries for help.
Whoa. Pretty brutal. Dialogue there. I mean, the guy was trying to share a joke with him. He's just kind of miserable and kind of in his own head, but...
Bullshit! Was it bullshit?
See, there it is again, where it's like editing and he's already placed there, when in the previous scene we saw him kind of running up to it.
You just couldn't keep your dick in your pants? That's bullshit!
But just come down, please, mate. We can talk about
Why do you care? Why do you even care?
I don't want to die alone. Neither do you.
No matter how far you run.
There's that slow motion thing I hate. Oof. Oh, my ears. Oh, you hear that? Oh. Not a great sound. Black and white now. Is it slowly regaining color? Can't really tell. Oh, that was kind of cool. I don't know the exact significance behind it, but it was interesting, especially for where we're at in the story.
I'm not cheating on my girlfriend with another woman.
I like how they go in a little closer since it's getting a bit more intense. Ooh, nice shot. It's pretty crazy blue.
You still getting when I wake up? Yeah. Just close your eyes. Everything will be okay in the morning. You'll see.
I hope this isn't a copywritten song. Very depressing. Again, I mean, I just wish we knew more about our character before we saw all of this. I don't know, I feel there's not enough connection to him. We just kind of see him as he is now, and he's obviously very broken. It would have been nice to have seen him before all this happened or while he was dealing with this. So we could really feel the impact of the decision he wants to make here, or not make. Where's his friend? To whom it may concern. Oh, did he make sure both of them didn't die? That was nice of him. Or did he kill himself and then didn't want our main character to do it? I'm really dumb. I'm very sorry, guys. Oh, nice. Oh, I love that. It looked like he was already that brownish color, so I don't know if this is the second take or not. Oh boy, that was not a happy film. All right, guys, so that was pretty good. Very depressing. Those shots were really good. I thought the cinematography was probably the highlight of this short film. The low light for me would probably be on the writing side, just because I want to see our main character before all this happens to him, so we can really get to know him and really feel the weight of his decision. So I'm going to go ahead and let's dig down into this film deeper. Let's start off with the good. All right, guys, starting off with the good, I thought the cinematography was excellent. That ending shot was fantastic, but everything in this film was really, really good. The way the camera worked with the blocking can sometimes really frustrate a DP, but it all felt very natural and the camera work was stand out. I love the mixture of handheld and still shots, of tripod shots, stable shots, however you want to say it. I thought the compositions were fantastic and it just kind of had this feeling about it, almost like a Breaking Bad. I think the location had a lot to do with that. For some of the conversation shots, it wasn't typical ho-hum 1-2 conversation. There's a really good two-shot with our main character in the foreground and our secondary character in the background. I just thought everything in this film really worked. Some of those cutaway shots were excellent too. They got some really cool nature stuff. I just really love the cinematography in this one. Next for me is the editing. Some of those cutaways were really great and well-timed, and I really felt the rhythm of the cut for this film. Although it was a bit slow for my taste, it was effective. Additionally, the audio was fantastic. For a lot of short films, it's really tough to get that audio right, but everything sounded great, so much so that I didn't even recognize it at first. And then I went back to go start looking at the good, and I was taking a look at the film again. It all sounds really, really awesome. There's some good Foley work in there as well. So great job in the post work all around. And finally, I really like the ending. It begs the question whether the blonde-haired guy was an actual person or something that our main character kind of made up in his mind. And I really like endings that leave us with some questions. Not all the time, sometimes it's really frustrating, but for this one in particular, I kind of like that we didn't know exactly who wrote the letter, who the letter was for. A lot of unanswered questions, and I'm probably a dumb viewer, and I should be able to get it, but it's ambiguous to me. So really great job on the ending. I really enjoyed it. Now it's time for the not so good. All right, guys, so transitioning now to the not so good, the lack of character development. We don't know anything about our main character until he meets the blonde guy. This film is around 8 minutes, and I feel like the first 1 or 2 should have been used to really develop our main character and have us kind of make our connection with him. Let us know what he's like. Maybe he feigns happiness around his wife, and then he has a secret kind of burning up inside him. We see him checking his phone, and he's getting all these text messages, maybe from the other girl, or maybe he's with the other girl getting text messages from his wife. I really wanted to see more. This is one of those films where I feel like it started too late. We needed to see some of the beginning stuff for us to really make those strong connections. So when he decides to do what he does, it's all the more effective. We need to feel an attachment to the character, so it's that much more effective when he makes the decision to kill himself in the car and to make it that much more of a gut punch. Next for me is the slow motion sequence. It was really odd looking, and I feel like you didn't shoot it in the right frame rate, so you kind of got that weird blurriness, and it actually really took me out of the film for a little bit. And those precious seconds even are really important for the film to have the viewer engaged. And for next time, I would try to say, if you know you're using slow motion, shoot in a frame rate that allows you to shoot smooth slow motion. Or if you really want that shot, I just hate seeing it in post. It always takes me out of the film. I think even just having it in regular motion could have helped. Maybe using some different takes and really amping up some of the conflict could have helped there as well. But I know sometimes you got to do what you got to do. And finally, on the not so good side for me, the length. I felt that this film lingered on certain shots and certain scenes for way too long. There are some shots that I didn't know were completely necessary when he kind of makes the realization that he's the only one in the car, and just some of the transition stuff took a little bit too long. I feel like this film could have been tighter, especially if you guys kind of use the advice that I gave before about the intro stuff. That could have allowed you to make this a little bit shorter and to make it all the more impactful when he decides to go this path, and then we kind of watch it and we're, biting our nails in anticipation of what's going to happen next. So for next time, I would say take a look at your script and see where you can kind of cut out the fat. I know some of it's important for character development, but it's always important to have a tight film. What are my overall thoughts on this one? Alright guys, so overall, I like this one. With some great stuff on the technical side, like the cinematography, the editing, and the audio, the only real issue I had was kind of with the story. I feel like we didn't have the attachment to the main character, and at the end of the day, the ending was really good, but at the same time, I didn't really feel anything for our main character as we went on this journey. Although there was some cool stuff like the ending, there were some things I just really couldn't look past. So unfortunately, I'm going to give this one 2 out of 5 stars, but I definitely recommend you guys check it out when you get a chance. Alright guys, that's going to do it for us here today on Robbie Reviews. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Thank you so much, XRhodes Films, for sending your short film on through. I want to know what you guys thought of this one. Do you think I rated too high, too low? Let me know in the comments, and I'll definitely check it out from there. If you enjoyed this review, give it a like, and if you want to see more, please consider subscribing. If you want your short film reviewed on Robbie Reviews, all you got to do is send me an email at robbiereviews@gmail.com or hit me up on Instagram, Facebook, or Twitter. I will see you guys in the next video. Have an awesome day. We don't have the affection for the main character that I think you guys thought you had. That sounded really condescending. I'm very sorry. Alright guys, so starting off with the not so good, not starting off, you already got there. You see what I did with my hands here? I'm trying not to be crazy. On this channel, my head is probably nuts in that one. On this episode, we are we're taking a look at XRhodes Films.